howdy everybody, going live here. Let me go ahead and fix my slide back. Looks like that decided it wouldn't cooperate. Nothing really new there, especially since this computer updated. Anyway, let's get started with our forecast discussion here regarding the threat of a few severe thunderstorms tomorrow. Let's go ahead and take a look outside. It is very warm out there, 81 degrees. That heat index making it feel like 101. So it is definitely hot outside today. Looking at Earth Station again, 81 degrees. We'll go up toward Geraldine. Looks like they are, let's let this load up. Give me just a second here to get that to load up. Being a little bit slow, looks like. So we don't really have a station showing up unless there's something going on with the network here. Give me just a second. See if I can get the network to reload. So yeah, no station showing up in Geraldine. Very odd, but 81 degrees here. I guess something happened to the one in Geraldine. 82 in Albertville. Very warm out. Again, that heat index making it feel like it's 100-something degrees out. So very hot. Looks like around 81 around Grove Oak area. Going up toward Langston, 81, 83, depending on where you're at. The winds out there, they hadn't been too bad. Just a little bit of a breeze here and there every now and then. A little bit gusty this morning, but as of now, not a lot. Pretty calm out. Just feels very hot outside, so be careful out there in the heat. Rainfall-wise, haven't had any rainfall. Other than some sprinkles, we had 0.01, so just some sprinkles earlier. Overall, that's about it. Now let's look at the sky cam outside. Beautiful day. Some sun, clouds. As you can see, the wind is just calm at the moment, according to our station there. We'll go ahead and take a look at Doppler radar across the area. Not seeing anything in North Alabama, which a little bit odd. I do see some outflow boundaries, which is pretty interesting looking. A little bit of a gust front there going through Gurley and looking like going on to the northwest toward New Market, Skyline, Pleasant Groves, High Top. Just a breeze, though. Not really nothing even developing on radar, which is interesting to see a outflow boundary with no rain, but that's pretty cool. Let's go to the forecast outlook. Looking like Friday, of course, moving to tomorrow. There is a threat of some severe thunderstorms. I'm checking my volume out, making sure all that's good, because this update's had everything messed up. I don't know why it does that. Wish it would just stop updating. But anyway, Friday, there is a 40% chance of showers or storms. Again, this timing is uncertain, but we do have a little bit of timing we'll talk about. We'll look at the high-res models together. I haven't looked at them. But anyway, looks like mainly after 4 o'clock, mostly sunny with a high near 89. There is a good chance of some storms, of course, Friday and into the weekend and into next week. Saturday looks like a 40% chance of showers and storms after 1 o'clock, mostly sunny with a high near 88. Calm west wind becoming west around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. Sunday, chance of showers and thunderstorms, and showers, possibly a thunderstorm after 1 p.m. High near 85. Chance of precipitation 80% for Sunday, so stormy weather on the way. Monday looks like a chance of showers and storms also possible after 1 o'clock. Mostly cloudy with a high near 79. Chance of rain 50%. Tuesday, 40% chance of more showers and storms, mostly cloudy, high near 79. Chance of rain is 50%. So let's take a look at what we're talking about. And of course, something happened to that. This is so annoying. All right, here we go. So that's what it was supposed to show. Give me just a second to get that fixed. 1 second. Let me get that lined up. I had it lined up, but something happened to the stream. I don't know what. But anyway, we'll be talking about some possibilities for some strong to severe thunderstorms Friday. As we mentioned there, timing for North Alabama, again, uncertain as you can tell, but it's wanting to say between 5 and 7 o'clock or possibly 3 to 7 o'clock. So somewhere right in there looks like the timeline for the severe weather to arrive. This is where the confusion comes in. Storm Prediction Center doesn't have North Alabama under any threat of severe weather, which is weird. I'm getting conflicting info there. We'll look at the high res together here in just a second. But there is a threat of storms. A severe threat is wanting to put that further northeast, like over eastern portions of Tennessee, north parts of Georgia, and the Carolinas. I'm not really sure what's going on, but we'll look at that here in a minute. Again, didn't mean to open that up. So let's take a look at the models. That's what I want to do. Give me just a second, and we will change that out. And we'll take a look at the computer models together, because again, I have not looked at them. So give me a second to switch those over. Okay, so let me get back in order here. Yeah, y'all just kind of bear with me here. I'm going to have to resize all this, unfortunately. Oh man. I'm gonna probably have to reset my Streamlabs again because this is crazy. Like, it shouldn't be doing this mess, but it is, unfortunately. So let me resize all this and we'll get the high res models up. So looking at the high res models here, adjust them a little bit better for everybody to see it. Let's go ahead and look at them. And again, hope everybody's having a great day. Hope you've stayed, cool, because it is, my goodness, it's hot out there. All right, so let's run through the high res, and if there's not enough information there, we'll kind of skip forward. So let's look at Friday. And again, they haven't updated, so let me manually update the high res real quick. It should do a little better this run. All right, so we could see some pop-up showers or storms this afternoon, this evening, of course, which we've already seen all that. We've had some pop-ups, so let's run forward. When's this big complex coming in? So the big complex of showers or storms, that is at, it looks like 10 a.m. on Friday, it says. Let me back that model up again and take another look at that. Okay, so we are at, yeah, it's wanting to show them coming in the morning. So could have around, of course, that looks like it stays west of us, that batch there. So that is at 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday. So a big batch of showers or storms, but it looks like most of that stays west of us. But we'll get some additional storm development. And again, the models are very weird at this point, to be honest. I'm going to look at the NAM, see if they show anything different. The NAM's a little bit further out. So there's that complex. And again, the computer model's being very weird. So I got to say that's kind of odd. So yeah, so if we get some in the morning, there's got to be more coming in the afternoon, but the high res models have not updated that far yet, so that's unfortunate. All right, so there's what I was looking for. So there's looking at a little bit different model that kind of brings things forward a little bit more. It's a little bit more further out looking. So it looks like we could have a batch of storms come in. Looks like around Jackson County, anywhere between, looks like that's going to be 2 and 3 o'clock tomorrow. So that's the one we're watching. But it won't be a big squall line or anything. It just looks like a broken line of some showers or storms. And some of those could be strong to severe. Is what it's wanting to show. And that, again, we'll back it up and look at it one more time. That looks like that's coming in anywhere between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock tomorrow. And once that's out of there, I don't really see a lot. So, again, the model's being a little bit weird on this. Now, let me check this out. I'm curious, because we will have a cool front coming in at some point. I'm kind of curious. Let me go forward here, see when that actually gets here. All right, here. Let me check these dew points out. That's going to be interesting to see. So there's our cool front, and it does officially move through. Looks like our cool front comes into North Alabama. That's going to be on the 15th. So by Tuesday, we get some cooler air in here, and look at those dew points just dropping. So some drier, cooler air in here by Tuesday as that weak front does go south, but looks like the dew points go back up again by Thursday. So we may end up getting some cooler, drier weather in here, which will be nice if that's the case. So looking very interesting at that, to say the least. So sorry it's a little bit slow and a little bit boring. Your screen is blank. I'm not sure why it would be blank. It's everything's showing perfectly on my end, so you might have to redo the stream. That being said, though, we will look a little bit further ahead at some things. So, again, severe risk possible as we go on into Friday. Bear with me. I'm having to fix this manually because it's not wanting to cooperate. We also have a excessive rainfall outlook. That's going to be in effect for the 12th and 13th. That'll be Friday and Saturday. So a marginal risk for some heavy rainfall for the north, North Alabama. Then we get a little bit further out, another risk for some heavy rainfall as we go on the 13th and 14th time frame as well. So um, can everybody see the screen okay, or is it just black on one person? Can y'all let me know if this thing's glitched out? It looks fine on my end, so. Okay, yeah, it must have been on your end there, Janice. Sorry about that. We'll move on. Rainfall totals between now and the 18th. Could see anywhere between 4 or 5 inches of rain, depending on where you're at. We're watching that batch of heavier rainfall. It's supposed to develop. Models are wanting to push it further south, but, you know, who knows at this point? The weather's been so unpredictable lately. I'll just say who knows until we see it happen. But this thing could go further south, could go further north. We have models that's wanting to trend it further south, but yeah, we just won't know till it does it. So right now, anywhere between 4, maybe 3 to 4 inches of rain. But again, we don't really know, to be honest. The weather has got so unpredictable. We really just don't know. And this is going to be associated with a tropical system, Christine, I believe that's what it's called. That's going to act like pretty much like a vacuum and pull all that moisture out of the Gulf up here. And then we have that cold front to the north that's going to move south. So it's going to create like a vacuum effect due to that. Let's move forward, look at the 6 to 10 day temperature probability outlooks, and let me make sure that that's actually correct. That does look correct. So our cold front comes on through, gives us some average temperatures between the 16th and 20th. So it is going to average out for temperatures. We'll get a little bit less humidity, a good bit less humidity when this moves through, but then it does try to warm up again, unfortunately. Precipitation outlooks very high. Again, models trying to put it slightly south. This is looking at the 16th and 20th, so lots of rain on the way. Could be some more flooding. Definitely going to have to keep an eye on that. 8 through 14 day timeline, that's going to be valid the 18th through the 24th. Above average temperatures for North Alabama, so it's going to warm right back up again. 8 through 14 day precip, kind of average out. We might get some rain, might not, between the 18th and 24th. So looks like we do eventually get to a little bit drier weather pattern. So we'll go ahead and wrap things up. Again, stay weather aware tomorrow. We'll go ahead and wrap it up with our sponsors. RKG Automotive Group, if you're looking for your new dream car, you can check them out on Facebook, give them a like, and also give them a call at 256-323-7323 for more info. And also, Sammy Brook Photography, go check her out on Facebook. Does an amazing job on photography. If you need some wedding photos took, or maybe just family photos, go check her out for a quote on Facebook. Give her a like. Also, if you need some small engine repair work, go check out Brandon Ellison, or give him a call, rather, at 256-572-8124. Small engine repair work, does all kinds of work there. Go give him a call if you need anything like that done. So we will wrap the video up here. Sorry for it being kind of boring because I haven't looked through the models. I've been really busy. Haven't had time to look through them. But the severe timeline looks like we might have a batch of storms move through in the morning around 10 o'clock. Most of the models want to put that west of us. So kind of northwest Alabama, Huntsville area. But east of I-65, it really showed it falling off. Looks like our next round of some possibly severe weather. I'm still confused about that because the Storm Prediction Center is wanting to put it further northeast. Huntsville says we could have some here. So I'm going to say there's a possibility we could be looking at microburst situation by some of the models I've looked at with some of those storms that we could get tomorrow late, looking in between 2 and 7 o'clock or 3 and 7, somewhere right in there. So pay attention to that. We'll have to really watch that. Microbursts can do a lot of damage, so we'll have to really keep an eye on that to see if that happens. Hopefully not. But we'll wrap it up here. Thanks each and every one of you for joining us. Sorry for the long, boring stream, but I had to look at the models. So thanks so much. I'm going to try to reset this Streamlabs and see if I can get it working better. So have a great night, everybody. Stay safe. God bless. We'll see y'all on the next update. Thanks, everybody.